today we're going to be working on makeup application, and we will also be working on some color matching with the client. And so I'll really be teaching you the methods that we employ here at the cosmetology school. And just let me know if you have any questions, but I'll have you assist along the way, okay? Oh, hi. Are you here for the makeup appointment? Okay, wonderful. Well, we really appreciate you helping us out today. I have my trainee here. Her name is Ren, and we are going to be doing your makeup today and some color matching for makeup, okay? So Ren is working on getting her cosmetology license, so we very much appreciate you coming in to help us out by kind of being our model to work on. So, do you have any questions before we get started? Okay. Yeah, so the type of makeup I think that we'll do today will be sort of a kind of summer look, a daytime summer look. So we do want to go a little bit natural based on what I'm seeing, and kind of trying to create that look for you. Okay, we're also going to be matching your makeup color scheme based on your hair color, your skin tone, your eye color, and things like that, alright? Any other questions? Okay, yeah, so all you really have to do is just sit back and relax, and Ren and I will go ahead and get started. Okay. Ren, do you have any questions before we get started? Okay, alright then. Okay. So, Ren, first we're just going to take some notes, and so the first thing we'll want to do is examine the client's eye color, okay? So, as you can see here, with her eye color is the different hints and undertones. So go ahead and make a note of that. So hints and undertones of the eye color and how that's going to impact the overall eyeshadow makeup. And then we will also take a look at the hair color, which is a bit different. You see at the roots of the hair, it's a little bit different than kind of at the ends of the hair, okay? And so all of that will affect the foundation and as well as the kind of undertones of her skin. Okay, so we'll just make a note of that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, what we always do first is make sure that we have clean hands. We'll have clean hands, okay? So we're going to spray this hand sanitizer. Let me get some on you. Put on your hands. Okay, good. Okay, great. You spray mine. Okay. It's very important to have clean hands so that we don't cause any acne or anything like that, okay? Alright. Now, is it okay if we go ahead and touch your face? We're going to be needing to examine it fairly closely. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so Ren, as you see first, we're going to kind of examine her facial structure here, and you can tell that over here, she has a very square and angular jawline. So this is going to be very important when we are doing any kind of contouring on the cheeks, okay? And then we will also want to analyze the eyebrow shape, and density, okay? So those are just a few of the things that you'll want to make a note of. Alright, now to begin with, let's go ahead And we do have an eye color chart here. Okay, so Ren, I'm going to have you kind of tell me which eye color or combinations of colors you think she matches up to best. Okay. Okay, so a few things to take a note of is, yes, if you could just look straight at me and look up a little bit. Okay, so Ren, look over here. So with her eye color, you definitely want to be looking at the pupil and the area just right around the pupil, as it can be a little bit different than the outer part of the iris. Okay. Alright, so if you had to kind of examine the eye color, what do you think we're working with here? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I agree. I see the hints of D60. It might be a little bit of a combination between D60 and D50. Okay, so we do have just hints of the yellow undertone in her eyes, as well as some of the brownish, very light brown color. Okay, so that will impact the color that we use. Okay, so when we think about the colors, so we have D60 and D50. So if you can go ahead and just close your eyes, see on the crease of her eyelids, right in here and right in here, we want this to be a deeper color. Okay, so a little bit of a deeper color, and then a little bit more toward just right under the brow line. We will do a little bit more of a shine to kind of make that pop. Okay, keep your eyes closed, yes. And then, as well as kind of down by her eyelids, we'll have that be just a little bit lighter than the deep color. Okay, so we have this color chart here, and you can go ahead and open your eyes for me. So we have this color chart, and Ren, what I'll have you do is we'll kind of get this in here, and we know that we have a bit of the yellow and brown undertones. So we're going to take this and kind of compare. Why don't you hold this? Okay. Why don't you kind of compare and see which one might be the best color? Yeah, you might have to scooch it over just a little. Okay, look straight at me. Okay, we might have, a pink could definitely be complementary because it does have a crossover with the yellow. Maybe something a little, we can go up here for the deeper tone and then down here for the lighter tone. Okay, so basically this one, and this one, I believe, would be the best match. You think so? Okay, so that will help guide our, okay, we'll take this off. So that's going to help guide our color scheme for the eyeshadow. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we're going to just analyze the hair color, and there's a few different things that we're going to do. So right here, right up here by her hairline, we can see the roots of the hair are just a little bit different. Now, excuse me, do you get your hair colored? Okay, just lightened a little bit. Okay, perfect. So what we'll do then is we want to take this, and so we know that ends of her hair are probably, let's see, the ends of the hair, I think the ends of the hair are probably more in this tone, and then the roots are probably just a little bit more in this tone. Okay, would you agree? agree with that? Okay, yeah, because if you're looking right up here and you're kind of comparing it, this is definitely a little bit more of the root color. Okay. And so if we kind of take a look at the other end here, we can see that kind of leaves us with the cooler tones. For some of the cooler tones for maybe a little bit of the blush and things like that. And then it also kind of guides us for the contouring colors. Okay. So to get started, the first thing you always want to do is clean the client's face. And okay, so we always want to take this and we will spritz the cleaner on it. And then we want to kind of use an emotion from the center part of the face and up. Center part of the face and up. That way we're not causing any, dragging the skin down for wrinkles and all of that. Okay, so we will start with her cheeks and go up and out, okay? Alright, so just look straight at me, okay? And we'll do up. Very good. Other cheek. Good job. Yeah, we want to make sure we're getting all the any kind of bacteria or foundation or sunscreen that the client might be wearing. Look at your forehead. Okay, and chin. Okay. All right, now if you can close your eyes, we'll just clean up your eyelids a little bit, okay? And it doesn't look like you were wearing a lot of makeup, is that correct? Okay, great. Okay, so now that the client's skin is clean, we will want to analyze the skin's type so we can determine what priming serum is going to be best for the makeup. Okay, so in order to do that, we first will just analyze the skin so you can see on the nose area, there's just a little bit, very little bit of oiliness kind of here in the T-zone. Okay, and on the chin you can see just a little bit of oiliness in the T-zone as well. However, when you're looking on the cheeks, you see ever so slightly just a little bit of dryness, okay? So we are going to do just a little bit of a puff of air on the T-zone to see if that produces any oil overproduction. So go close your eyes and we'll take this right on your nose, okay, and puff, okay, and once that kind of dries, you can tell based on if there's any oil overproduction, okay. So now let's do it on the cheeks because that was the area that was a little bit flaky. Okay, here's the cheek. Puff. Okay. So based on what you saw, what type of priming serum do you think that we'll need? I agree. Something for combo, a little bit of the hydrating and plumping factor. Okay. Alright. So we'll take this one. And this will be your serum. So go ahead and close your eyes. We'll just put the serum on. Perfect. Alright, now let's kind of rub it in. you know what? Okay. Let's start with the foundation, and we're going to do the kind of outer perimeters of the face first, okay? So, we have two options now, and I'll see which one you think is correct. So, we could start with either my stuff here. Okay, it's either going to be this one. We're either going to start with this foundation powder or this powder, okay? So based on the coloring, which one do you think is best? Which one do you think is best? Yeah, I agree. I think this one too. Okay. So this is a foundation powder. Just pop it open. And this is going to be great, again, right here for the kind of outer perimeter. So we'll take this. Okay. And we'll get right here on the outside. Okay. Okay, get a little bit over here. Okay. Alright. Very good. Now, we definitely want to blend that in, so let's blend it in, blend it in, blend it in. Okay. Okay, perfect. And then let's go ahead and add a lighter color concealer, just a little bit. Okay, we'll take this to dab it on. Yeah, you have to have just a little bit of light, but you don't want to go too light. Okay, so we can cover up some of the dark circles. Okay. Alright, so if you can look up, so we're just going to kind of dab, 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 dab. Okay, and over here on this side, dab, 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 dab. Okay, perfect. Alright. And yes, then you always want to blend it in. So we're going to take this and blend, 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 blend. Okay, blend, 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 blend. Let's blend all of that in. Okay, great. All right, now we are going to add a little bit of blush, and we were definitely on the rosier side for that based on the undertone colors of her skin, remember? Okay, so let's see, I think we're gonna go with this option right here. Okay, so we'll have them look straight ahead, and then if you can kind of make this sort of face for me. Okay, other side. Okay, fabulous. Alright. Now, I do see just a few red spots from acne, so we are going to go ahead and cover those up with this. This is a green correcting liquid. And so we will take this and just dab it very lightly and then kind of brush to blend it in, okay? So you can see a little bit on the chin right here. So we're just going to very gently dab some of this on the chin. Whoops. Okay. Okay, definitely spilling it, okay. Alright, so get just the chin and just dab a little bit, okay? And over here on the cheek, we have a little bit that we'll dab. Okay. And a little bit on the side of the nose right here. You see that? We just want to cover that up a bit. Okay. Alright, do you see any other areas? That's good. Okay. Alright, so let's just blend this in just a little bit. Blend the spots in. Here's the chin spot. And right by the nose. Let's blend that in, okay. Alright, now let's just blend it a little bit more. So go ahead and close your eyes. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay, great. Yeah, it's just a nice little trick where the green can kind of hide some of that. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to put a little bit of highlighter, particularly on each cheek and a little bit right below the eyebrows. Okay, so we do have two options. We have this one, which kind of matches the shade. It comes in a powder format, or this one is more of a lotion formula. So it's really option A or option B. So based on what you see here, do you think that the lotion or the powder, option A or option B, would be better for her skin type and skin tone? You want to see how the consistency of the lotion? That's a great idea. Smart question. So let's take a look at this. So we'll just put a little bit of the lotion right here. So it's about this kind of consistency. Yeah, it does kind of blend very well, I would agree. Is that a dynamic enough and noticeable enough effect, do you think? Let's take a look at this. So this one is going to probably be a little bit more noticeable. But is that what you want to use? It's up to you. What do you think? Option A or option B? I think option B. Okay. Alright, so Ren has decided on the powder formula, physician's formula. So we will take this. And this is to help really blend it well, okay? It's going to go like this, go like this, go like this. And this will really help to get the exact placement, okay? So we'll start with the eyes. That way if any of it falls, we can blend it in when we go to the cheeks. So if you can close your eyes, we'll take this and just put it right kind of below your brow line. Okay, other eye. Okay, very good. And then we'll want to go to the cheeks. So we'll start over here and you can kind of dab it so you know you're not getting too much dabbing, and then blend it in. Then you can dab over here and then blend it in as well. Okay, that makes sense? Okay, great. Okay, now you may have noticed that the client's eyebrows do need a little bit of attention. So, the first thing that we're going to do, let's see, where did I put that? Here we go. So the first thing that we're going to do is take a few measurements to make sure we know what kind of shaping we're going for. So right now you can see that the client's eyebrows are sort of, what shape would you call these? Yeah, they're definitely kind of a little bit flatter on the top. So I think what we'll want to go for is to make it arch up just a little bit here and arch up just a little bit here before it comes back down. Okay. Alright, so let's take this and let's see. We're going to want to measure. Let's see here. So from the inner edge of the eyebrow to the outer edge, you can see is about we'll say 6.4. Can you note that down, please? Okay. And then let's make sure we're checking the other one. So we have from right here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're about 6.35. Okay, can you note that down? Okay, great. Okay, so in order to make it come up at the, we'll say 4.2 mark on about either side, we're just going to do a very small amount of plucking right here, and then we will fill it in. Okay. And don't worry, this will not hurt whatsoever. Okay. So I'm just going to hold this edge taut over here, and then we'll go in and just pluck a little bit, very small amount. Okay, just a few. You don't want to overpluck, just a very few. Okay, then we'll come over to this side. Are you doing okay? Okay, great. So we'll come over to this side and we'll hold it taut just a little bit, and then just grab relatively tightly and pull. Okay, perfect. And that's really all you need. So now, based on the eyebrow coloring, we are going to fill in the brows and shape them with this little brow defining product. It's the perfect color. So I'll just do up here. And you definitely want to get up, go a little bit up on this side. Okay, good. And then other brow. Okay, you want to go up on this side. Let me get some more. Okay, up on this side. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, alright, perfect. I think that looks excellent. Okay, so her brows are complete and they look very good. They're definitely colored in. Okay, so now we'll just take the spoolie to make sure we brush through them. Okay, you want to make sure that all of the eyebrows are going in the same direction and that they're in place. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Very good. Alright. And now, before we get to work on the lashes, we are going to first apply some eyeliner. Okay, so this is going to be a shade that complements the eye color and the hair root color. That's the important to kind of complement. So this is a steely color, so it's not too drastic. So go ahead and close your eyes for me, okay? We're just going to put this on from the inner corner of your eye all the way. We'll do a little bit of a wingtip out here. Okay, and on the other side, inner corner all the way, a little bit of a wingtip. Okay, wonderful. Now, let's go ahead and let's see here. We'll move on to the eyeshadow. So based on the color chart, which colorings do you think we should use? Yes, I would agree, a deeper tone for the crease. Yeah, we can do a little bit of a, maybe the brighter one for the front of the lid, and then the lighter one for the right below her brows. Okay, so we'll take this, and blending is incredibly important. So we will take this darker shade. Okay, go ahead and close your eyes, and we're going to get this in the crease of the eye, next eye. Okay, and then we will blend it gently together. Okay. And now we're going to take this lighter one to go right up here by your eyebrows, and just really make sure it hugs that lower eyebrow line, so it kind of lines it, but not too noticeably. This is a summer look, a daytime summer look, so we don't want anything too noticeable. And then we'll do this color right here. It's a beautiful rose color for this very front part. So close your eyes. Very good. Then we're going to just blend it all together. Blending it all together. Beautiful. Okay, so you can see the symmetry from this eye over here to this eye, and how we have the coloring starting at exactly the same place, and the blending starts at the same place too. Okay, and that's going to be critical when doing clients for your final test, because symmetry is really what it's all about. Okay, all right. Alright, you can go ahead and open your eyes. Now, you probably have noticed that she does have, just look up for me a little bit, just a little bit of sparseness in her lashes, nothing too severe. And over here, just maybe just a tiny bit of sparseness. So what we're going to end up doing is just putting maybe 2 individual lashes on this side and 2 individual lashes on this side. Okay, so we will take the lash applicator, and then we'll have this so we can see closely, and then our glue is right over here. So you'll go ahead and take the lash, okay, dip it very gently the end in the glue. Okay, then you'll get this lined up with the eye. We're at the place where you're going to put the lash. Let's get it lined up. Okay, up a little bit. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and we'll place the lash on very gently. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's do the other one. This one is going to be a little bit more on this side over here, so get this lined up. And a little bit higher. Okay, now we'll place the lash, get this in there. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's try this side. So we'll get the lash, and we want to get this one. This one's more toward the corner, right there. Okay, and we will place the lash. Perfect. Okay, just dip a little bit in the glue. And this one's a little bit out here on the edge. Okay. And we will go ahead and place the lash. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. And that's a technique that will take a little bit of practice. Now we want to just let the lashes just dry a little bit. Okay. Alright. And then let's take our lash curler and then we will curl the lashes. Okay. So just look straight toward me. Okay. We'll just take this and okay, one more time on this side. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's do the other side now. Just look straight toward me. Okay, here we go. Okay. Again. Okay, one more time. Okay, perfect. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and get your mascara going, okay? So we have this mascara. And for a summer look, we do want to be careful that we're just making a very natural lengthening look. We don't want any clumpy, crazy volume or anything like that, okay? Alright, so just look straight at me. Then we'll just go 3 up on this side. Okay, ready? Here we go. Okay, blink, 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 blink. Okay, this side. Okay, now just a little bit more on the edges here. Blink, 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 blink. Okay, and blink, 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 blink. Okay, all right, perfect. And let's take the spoolie just to even it out. Okay, very good. All right. So I think the last thing I believe we're left with is lips. So for the summer, again, nothing too heavy. So we'll take this. And so you want her to just have a little bit of a pout. Okay, like this. Okay. And we'll get this. So we'll start with your lower. Go out onto the edge. Out on the edge. Okay. And then upper lip a little bit. Okay, go. Okay, great. Good. And so then, in order to make the lips really pop and look fuller, we're going to add a little bit of this lighter, shinier color just on the lower middle and upper middle, okay? Like this. Okay. Okay, perfect. And again, that just gives it kind of that full plump effect. Okay, so I've got the lips, the eyes, eyebrows, blush. Okay, I think that looks really good. Is there anything else that you think we should do to complete the look? Setting spray, yes. Alright, let's see here. Where did I put it? Here we go. Okay, so go ahead and close your eyes. We're just going to spray a little bit to help set the look so it won't come off during the day. Okay, close your eyes. Okay, one more time. Okay, perfect. Okay, wonderful. Okay, well, great job, Ren, and thank you for coming in and being our model today. I hope you enjoyed the look, and we might be asking you back next time.